He's not going away, okay? And damn right, they should hold on to their life. That man is a hell of a coach. But to me, Wendy, it's about that Jalen Green. Listen, the brother is young and ultra-talented. Molly, he seems a bit distracted.
So from the 36 now, first and
10. Focus. You haven't seen a focus on his game where he has gotten exponentially better. They need him.
And they'll run it with Hunter.
It was 4 games. The brothers scored 6
back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives.
That light kind of stuff.
Because they're doing their job. But they're doing more than that.
Going on with the Wild Wild West being what it is. With the abundant amount of teams that are in legitimate position to compete, you can't afford to stand still.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now somebody like KD.
They need somebody like Giannis. They need one guy. One guy. Ime Udoka to evolve everything around. Give him that 1 star. That brother can get everything you need out of everybody else. But the face cannot be Jalen Green. He's just not ready yet. He's just not ready yet.
Wendy, do you want to respond to that?
I think you look at the contract that the Rockets gave to Jalen Green. They gave him a big contract for a short period of time. The reason they did that is they don't know whether or not he's going to genuinely be a star in this league. Look at the actions over the words. And so they don't know whether they should construct half their roster around him. And I still don't think they know that.
They don't know it, Molly. And they looked at him, Molly, and they go like this. There's a difference between belief and trust. They believe in his talent.
Looking to throw.
You give people a long-term
He's out for Williams.
Of course.
When you trust that they'll be
100%. Wendy, before we go to break here, really quick, one of the areas I'm trying to work in highlight is patience. You know, we're all trying to evolve as human beings. And I have no patience for this NBA off.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a 46-yard punt.
The NBA offseason is going to happen fast.
Washington football now with a first and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
I wasn't talking about when I did read the Mel Robbins book,
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. A loss of a full 3 yards.
I think the majority of the action this offseason is going to occur around the draft. Typically, we get most of the action between June 30th and about July 3rd. I think this year, because it's not going to be a free agent year,
that's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
Potentially, there's going to be 3 or 4 picks in the lottery that might be available. Might be teams moving out, teams moving up, teams moving back. And so that's going to be attached to bigger deals. So let's put it this way. Sean
on first and 10, it's Robinson to the 43, second down.
And we are going to go right from the NBA Finals into free agent to the offseason headlong. You're going to get your action very soon.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And patience, and you
here's Daniels.
Never hit.
There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he gets it inside the 35 and
okay,
just shy of the 30.
I'll explain it to the commercial break, but, you know, I got to just listen to
They go play action. Daniels sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 23, here's second down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack and to stop him short of the first. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will make it 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. This is Hunter. They got 5 through the air. Last play down 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Like that. What do you think about Bertrand, USA? Military. You should publish it with your mom so she can share with you. Easy.
Hunter.
USA.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
But they went to Autos. They were friendly Autos on the
Off the play fake. Seymour. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Seymour. And he's got his big tight end here. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
For ultimate restorative sleep.
Here's Hunter. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
You see, I have symptomatic obstructive
Santos'
HCM,
kick
which
is
left
up
me
and
so
through,
short
and they are on the
I
board,
see it during my
trailing
own
now
life.
6-3.
So I talked to my cardiologist,
So if
and
you
he
like field
prescribed
goals, you've come to the
Camzyos.
right spot.
He
We've
said
had
it
3
works by
so far.
targeting what's
But this
causing
is a
my obstructive
football game,
HCM.
right?
Camzyos is used to treat adults with symptomatic obstructive HCM.
How about that?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it, in this game right now, both teams are responding well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
They start on the ground
Hey,
with
soft spot
Robinson
for
here.
Deion
And up to the
Sanders. I've known
35
it
before they're able to
my
knock
early
him
20s,
down.
working at NFL
Nice way
Network.
to start the
And
drive,
he
a
was
gain
able
of
to
12
support
and a first
and
down.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like
The
that on
office
opening
recent.
weekend shows that
ESPN
he's right.
Plus, ESPN Radio.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Daniels looking to throw.
Is dealing with an unspecified health issue as the school's annual summer football camps began last week. The timetable for his return is unknown, but on Sunday, his eldest son, Dan Jr., appeared on a YouTube live stream from the Texas home where he said his father was, quote, feeling well. That again, according to the report, he said, that's how he also knows what he's going through and what he went through. You would be both have a soft spot for Dan Sanders.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
So Haley,
Off the play fake, Daniels.
he kept this quiet.
Over the middle this time to Fowler. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 28.
He'll make a full and speedy recovery. We're pushing him all the best.
These new brothers, I love the dad. We just spoke 2 weeks ago.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw is Daniels. And he's got it, complete to Fowler. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he rifles one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Just dealing with those along
Back to the ground with Robinson. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. A third field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
lot of people in this
Daniels.
a lot of people obviously in professional
He's
sports.
got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing now is Daniels.
You got everybody. You got a whole bunch of people out
He
here.
just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone. And it brings up
Yeah,
second
Sonny
down.
was built to fight the good fight, and it's one down
Operating
six.
from the gun. Daniels.
To
To the end zone.
all guys
Knocked away and incomplete.
should do with the number one pick. The Hunters is going to try to meet him with the flag against some team and have no plans to be with any other prospects. Flag
Stick with the passing
was
game
going
as he
to
looks to
have a
throw.
winning
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still
Well,
bring up
audience,
a
they
fourth
got
down.
laid up flags and expectations, but clearly when compared to prospect of recent NBA players.
The kick by Carlson is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take
just
it.
getting paid
I
because
like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Back to throw again. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Santos' kick is up and through, and that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And complete into the hands of Fowler. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd down and inches. Here's a screen for Robinson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, now a loose football. The ball comes out, but fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Second down and 4. In motion, the tight end. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Off the option, here's Robinson. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Play action, now it's Daniels. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Looking to throw. Seymour. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. On first down, it's Hunter. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
34-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Hunter. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Seymour. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. From the gun, Haskins. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 37.
They run the counter. It's Hunter, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw, and incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. They begin the drive with Robinson. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Daniels. And takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Daniels sets up the screen to Robinson. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. A punt of 46, a return of 5, and the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw. Seymour. He completes it to Hunter. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Seymour. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Seymour. And he comes back with one complete. And he's down of bounds. Off the bootleg. Seymour able to get away. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Seymour. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams from 4 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Daniels looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 4. Back now at Ford Field. From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6. They go play action. Daniels. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The offense on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. To the air goes Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Robinson with another carry. And for a 2nd straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Throwing to start the drive. Seymour. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
The pickup is 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hunter, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hunter. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle they go. Hunter. And he's been into Washington territory. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hunter. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now a give right side. Hunter to the 36-yard line. Stop there. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Hunter. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 61 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
2nd and 6. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Seymour. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Throwing now is Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fowler. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.